Okay, this is the 19th of December, and this is about a couple of hours, I think, just after I'd put out a video concerning, I call it the rough and ready crypto analysis number 3. And I talked about the limit order I bought set up earlier. And here I am looking at this order, and I'm bleeding quite heavily on the Solana USDT. That's about 6 times my micro strategy. I still have some trading power. I'm looking at my trading account. Spot wallet is empty. Trading account is hovering. At one point, it came down to just over $1. So I'm wondering that if my trading account empties itself out, whether they would close my position down. What I'm doing is quite dangerous. I wouldn't advise anyone to do it because it is... I have no stops. I wouldn't advise people to do it, but I'm just taking this chance. I'm looking, let's look at quickly, have a quick look at MicroStrategy. I'm bleeding just a little bit. It's fallen below $9 based on the position I've taken. Looking at the chart here, it's a bit better on the trading view than the other one because I can look at some of my tools. And looking at the smart money, one can see that this area here is an area of equilibrium, which means that the number of buyers and sellers are equal. So I'm just looking at that position now, and it's got here and stayed here. So I suspect this is a big time buying opportunity for a lot of people who will buy here. This area here, let's increase that. That's this gray area here. It's an area of equilibrium, as you can see. There's also quite a bit of activity. Again, there's quite a bit of activity here in terms of, you can see the volume profile, which means that the higher prices here, there's a lot more activity than on this lower price. Now, if this price falls below the area of equilibrium, I can guarantee you it's coming all the way down to somewhere like here to about 281. Or even maybe even go as low as 259. That depends, but that depends. I don't think it will. I think that the link between the two of them, that is between MicroStrategy and Bitcoin, is very strong. So I expect Bitcoin to improve on its position. Going back to my trade, as I said, I have a limit order which I've taken quite a long time ago. And about 2-3 weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago or so, or 3 weeks ago, I can't quite remember. I took a position, a similar position, limit buy of 91. Price dropped all the way. No, before I took a limit price of 88. The price came down to about 89, I think it was, and then went back up. So I increased the price to about 91 to sort of almost guarantee I get that position. And what ended up happening was that I didn't, the price kept going up and up, and I assumed that, okay, it's not going to come down again. And if it does, it's not going to get to that area. So I closed the position down. And the very day I closed the position down, the price of Bitcoin fell to 90,500. So I could have easily got it. And my original plan was to buy at 91 and sell at 104. So I lost that opportunity. Earlier, you saw that this area, the trading account was down to about $5. It's now going back up, which means that there's been an improvement here on both the MiSTer. They've gone down in terms of improvement. So I'm hoping that they continue to go up. Solana is currently trading at 192.09. MicroStrategy at 328. Solana though, this is the weekly. Let's go to the daily. Solana, let's have a look. Solana, as you can see, is smack bang in its area of equilibrium. So I'm hoping, I'm looking, and I think that this area will be the kind of area of support, which will help bring Solana back. Now, if you look at the volume profile here, one can see that is an area that, the price always zooms right through this kind of areas. very, very quickly. It goes up very quickly and it comes down very quickly. But it seems as if this area of equilibrium here is a strong buy for a lot of people. Up here though, these red areas here, these are areas of supply, which is where people are selling. Some because they've been in quite early and are taking profits, others out of fear and God knows what else. So that's what's going on. So I'm watching that price very closely. And as MicroStrategy and Solana, as the positions are improving, you can see that my trading account now has got to 1209, 1196. So you can see that this is coming down. My losses are coming down. I must say this. Let me say this to everyone. I would not advise anyone to not have a stop. But I kind of took this risk. I've done it before in the past. In most cases, it's paid off. But I wouldn't tell you anybody to do it. This is not financial advice. I'm just showing what's going on with this account and those two positions. And the third position I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. It may not get there, but I've just kind of left it. And I've got a bit of money riding on that, and then we'll see what goes on. But as I said, you can see the positions and you can see the amount in the trading account. Now, if this thing falls out of line, then I'm going to end up losing I'll be liquidated. So I hope I'm not. As I said, I'm taking a risk and a big risk. Let's, fingers crossed, the areas of equilibrium will improve. Solana is now back up to 193. And the MicroStrategy is now 332. So we shall see what happens. Anyway, I just thought I should record this. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to show it. But it's something that I'll tell people, it's not something I would encourage anyone to do, what I'm doing. I know that you traders out there who've done something like this before. I mean, some real traders have taken some crazy risks. It's what I'm doing now. And I will see what happens. Anyway. If the positions are improved, I will let you know and I'll tell you what happened. Anyway, as always, keep your eyes and ears open and your trading sharp. Have a good one. Bye.